Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Stay Motivated. Today I'm working on the reed cages on the Blue Blaster. The reason is because I think it's leaking. Took them off and I reset them, and they had a gap before, but what I noticed when I took them apart, this corner right here in the inside, I'll take it apart in a second so you guys can see, on the inside is allowing air through even though it's closed. I wish I could get a nice little view. And another way to tell is you're supposed to put it up to the light, and if you can see light coming through, you should be able to see a glimmer. Let me see if this one, and this is the one I ordered, so this one obviously has the pedals. Started taking it apart and I figured I'd record this for you guys. This one has no gap from what I can see. Usually it's very far out. And this is a dual stage reed. I think this is Boyesen, if I'm not mistaken, on an OEM intake cage, which, lucky for me, I'm not sure what these are. These might be Boyesen too. Can't really tell. But I'm excited. These look in a lot better condition. And what I mean, where it's broken, see, look, this is why you gotta inspect the stuff that you buy. Look. Piece of gasket inside the cage. That would have sucked right into the motor. So, see this? We don't like that. I'm gonna take that out. That's why I'm gonna take this whole cage apart. That shouldn't be there. Why? Because eventually this will find its way into the engine. It's just a matter of when, you know. And I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. It's a matter of when. See, look, it's already loose. It's a matter of when it'll get in there. So I'm gonna take this whole cage apart, clean it up, seal it up nicely, because whoever was messing with it was trying to prevent an air leak, probably just from not using the proper gasket. So we're not gonna do that today. We got gaskets, we got gaskets, we got sealant, we have the right stuff. You already know. The right stuff. And if we don't have a gasket for it, we'll cut one out. I got stuff for that too. So let me get this going. Got a little curious because I noticed there's two locks. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the aftermarket Boyesen one that comes and it goes like that, like how it is on this one. And the OEM cage, I don't think this goes on there. I think they had two locks on there. So I think it goes like this. pretty sure that's how it goes on the other blaster. I don't know why they would have put 2 locks. Maybe they assume that's how it goes. That's it. We ain't got no gap, no light shining through. Looking awesome. When I mean that there's no gaps, that there's no, this doesn't look lifted like this flap. When they're bad, you'll see the flap lifted up and it won't seal right. There is a method that some people like to do. You just flip the flap around. So you could do that. I would say if you're gonna do that, do it until you order a new set, because you don't want that flap to tire out and eventually just kind of maybe snap off into the engine. So, and another good thing is that you have a spare backup. So if you do, just order them. It never hurts to have a nicer, crispy throttle response. So it never hurts. So I'm gonna put this back together. Got my gasket here. We got the reed cages back on, installed. New cage. Pedals are Boyesen dual stage. So let's get it right. I'm gonna start her up with no choke since it's hot out. Probably don't need it. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if it wants the half choke or a full. Probably still got some fine tuning to do. good idle before. That's a plus. Oh yeah. Nice. Idling good. Boyesen dual stage leads for the win. Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. Pretty soon I'm gonna have some cool footage of that. If you see in the background there's something else and something else. So you already know, stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe so you can keep up with the updates. And until next time guys, stay motivated and ride safe.